Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So we're going to do a quick long-term review, I think it's about 12 months now, of the Diamond Infinite 305. So overall, definitely a good bow, definitely good value for money. I got the ready to shoot package, which is the main reason we're doing the review here. So there are a few things that I probably would change out pretty quickly. So definitely early on, if this is your first bow, it's great. But once you start to get into more advanced stuff, you're going to want to change a few things. So this obviously isn't my first bow, I've been shooting for a long time, but I just got this one to give it a try. So the first thing I would definitely switch out is the sight. So this is the sight that comes with it, the ready to shoot Octane 3-pin sight, primarily made out of plastic, which is pretty average. The main issue you will find with it is that when you go to adjust, let me see if I can zoom in. So when you go to adjust the pins, they don't always line up horizontally. So vertically they're pretty good, but horizontally sometimes they don't line up. So let's see if I can get this to focus here. Okay, so the 3 pins line up vertically really good, but they don't line up horizontally. So you can see the second pin, the red one, sticks out to the right a little bit. So this makes lining up your target and getting really good accuracy pretty average. You need to sort of account for that. I don't know if this is specific to my one here. It might just be my production model, but it could be on all of them. So just something to be aware of. Outside of that, the bow quality is great. The build quality is good. I haven't had any issues with the string. None of the cams, nothing's come loose that shouldn't have come loose. The quiver is good. A 6 pin or a 6 arrow or a 5 arrow quiver would be better, but this 4-1's fine. I wouldn't hesitate to go hunting with this bow. It's got plenty of power at 60 pounds. I've shot it down to about 40 pounds, 50 pounds, 60 pounds, really good, nice and adjustable. I haven't shot it up to 70 pounds though, so I can't actually comment on that. I'm not strong enough to shoot 70 consistently. 1 or 2 times, no problem, but shooting it for a few hours is just too much. So if you're looking to go that high of a poundage, I won't be able to give you any information on that. The stabilizer is pretty good. You can obviously get better ones, but it seems to do the trick pretty well for a beginner bow. Outside of the sight, I would also change over from the Whisker Biscuit. That's probably more of a preference. Accuracy is about as good as you're going to get with the Whisker Biscuit. I think most of them are the same. I'd get a drop away rest as soon as possible. Any brand would probably be better than a Whisker Biscuit, but Whisker Biscuits are great for hunting. They do lock it in really easily. The arrows doesn't go anywhere, so it's got that added advantage. But I know some of the new drop-aways do the same, so definitely I would switch those out. As for arrows, I'm shooting absolute cheap garbage. It's rated for 70 pounds, so that's not the issue. But as for accuracy, I don't think there's too much there in that regard. AAE vanes, AAE max, so the fletchings are fine. 100 grain tips, so very, very light arrows. I'm not sure on the speed per second on this because I don't have a chronograph. But yeah, overall, that pretty much sums it all up. If you got any questions, just ask in the comments. I might have missed something here, but that's pretty much it for my amount of shooting I've done on this thing. I've shot a fair bit, not so much in the last few months, but overall, definitely a good bow, and I'll be keeping it for a long time. I got no reason to switch it out, so apart from switching out the sight and the Whisker Biscuit, that's pretty much it. I would probably go a True Glow sight, 5-pin, just because I prefer the 5 pins. And the other thing I will mention too is that the sight is, it requires an Allen key to adjust it constantly, so definitely get a toolless sight. It'll save you a ton of time. It's annoying having to get the Allen key out to adjust the sight all the time. Anyway, that pretty much wraps this video up. So yeah, if you got any questions, just drop them in the comments and I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching everyone. See you next time.